Okay guys, welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to go over how to do a melody using the coarse tuning on your control knob for one instrument. First step is to select the instrument channel you're going to do your melody on. Pick your instrument. This one I have a oscillating sine wave in the higher C. So it normally would sound like this. If I do eighth notes all the way across, you get this. Pretty boring, and that's all it is just your C note. So to make it a little more interesting, to make it do something like this, simple walking step up and down, 3 notes, gives you a little scale. Here's how you do it. There's no need to have your motion record on. Make sure you're in TR record and you've laid out your steps in your pattern. When that's done, you're going to push your first pattern and you're going to turn the control knob and make it 0. That starts you off at your 0 bass note. Move to your next step and you're going to change it to 7. That's how I did this one. You'll see it up here changing your semitones. Again, these are all semitones. They'll go 24 semitones up, 24 semitones down. That's 2 octaves up, 2 octaves down. Next one, bring up to 12. That gives you a full octave up from the beginning, and then back down to 7. Next step back down to 0. Next step back up to 7. Next step 12. Next step back down to 7. That will give you this. So now you have your little up and down. You can do all this quite easily if you know your semitones, if you happen to know piano or any other music theory. Otherwise, what I did was make myself a little cheat sheet. Since all the preset synth tones and bass tones are set to a C to make things easier for everybody, I've done this with my semitones. Start with C as 0, create a keyboard with those bottom lines being white keys and the top ones being the black keys. Number them 0 to 12 and 0 to negative 12. That will give you 1 octave up and down each way. If you want to go any further, you're welcome to do so, but this is how I started. This will help you get a melody out using these numbers. So for that 0, 7, 12, that's what I did. 0, 7, 12, 7, 0, 7, 12, 7. Now if you have a keyboard in front of you, that can make things a lot easier. You can tap out your melody on the keyboard, remember which keys you hit, and write down each one as a semitone. Once that's done, you'll be able to input them into your steps quickly and easily. This will help you tremendously in creating songs and getting out of using separate loops that are already pre-made melodies. So with that in mind, you can from there have your up and down tone and then get into something that's more melodic. As you'll notice, when we get into E, we get a little more creative with it. Here. So that's this one like that. This is the one that I did with a varied melody here. Quite easy to come up with. It takes a little playing around, and you can do it while it's playing or while it's not. I prefer to do it while it's playing because you can hear your progress and see if there's any changes you need to make. Anyway, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below or hit us up on the Facebook group, Roland TR-8s. Come join it. Come join the conversation. Show us what you're doing. We'd love to see what you got. Anyway, thanks for watching.